Hello and welcome everybody to Pro Day here at Central Michigan University. Justin Hoff with you, and we're joined by Nick Bellore. Over the last couple of months, Nick, you've been working out down in Florida after you graduated with a finance degree here at CMU in December. How have the last couple of months helped you out for Pro Day here today?
I mean, it's been huge. I got down to Florida, like you said, right after I graduated. Worked out for about a month, and then I had the East-West Shrine game. Then I was back down to Florida. Did the Combine in Indianapolis, drove right up here, and been working out with Coach Perry here for another 2 weeks. Got this done. It's a great, burden lifted off for me, having all these three things done finally. It's a long process, but it's rewarding. It's fun, finally being here, finally being done with it. I remember watching it when I got here when I was 17, watching Joe Staley run his 40. So, it's been a long time coming, but it's awesome to have it here.
What drill do you feel like you've most improved, or the drill that you really were looking forward to today?
Today I was just looking to improve my 40. I didn't feel like I ran as well as I could have at the Combine, and I improved quite a bit today. We don't get official times or anything like that, but I definitely felt a lot better, and that was what I was looking to do going into this. And obviously doing well in the position drills, that's a big thing. Just being fluid and getting through, listening to directions and doing well in those.
All right, Dan Lefevre and Frank Zombo are both here, and there's been a lot of recent success with the Chippewas in the National Football League. 4 players were in the Super Bowl. We know the Packers won, and that means a couple guys got rings. What do you think that success, how do you think that's going to translate to the guys that are trying out here at Pro Day?
I think it helps us a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of coaches that came in here today. I think there was about 22, 23 teams represented, which is, what you're looking for out of your program. It keeps continually building every year, and you got to attribute that to Antonio and Dan and Zombo and Gordy and all those guys that have made it and done well for themselves, and I think that gets our name out there a little bit more.
Moving forward, what team, as April approaches, what team and where do you want to play as far as linebacker? You've been inside linebacker, you've played some outside. What are some of your thoughts right there?
I think I can play either. I've played both in college, and I feel comfortable at both. As far as the team goes, it's one of those things. I'll be just happy once this process is done, and I know what team I'm going to, and I can just work as hard as I can on making the team from that point forward.
Finally, looking at the NFL draft coming up in April, what would it mean if you were selected? And just take us through that moment and what that opportunity could be like for you.
I mean, it would be huge. Obviously, I want to be drafted as high as possible and all those things. But as we've seen before with Frank Zombo, Josh Gordy, those guys, you can make a team whether you're drafted or not. So at the end of the day, I know I'm going to get a shot at, making a team here. And I just have to, put my best foot forward in interviews that may come up as we go forward. And then, hoping and waiting for that draft. It'll be a long wait till the end of April, but, I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully all this time talking to me has helped you a little bit, but we've appreciated all your hard work as a Chippewa, and we look forward to seeing you in April in the draft.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we're now joined by Matt Burning. Matt, you had some fun out here today. Not only doing some of the linebacking drills, you got out there and ran some routes. Talk a little bit about that and how fun it was to do that here on Pro Day.
It's just showing that I'm versatile and, maybe showing them movement skills and high-hand coordination stuff, being able to catch the ball. Maybe a chance at playing fullback, That was one thing they talked about during the season, if I would able to do that or not. It was fun. I mean, running routes and stuff like that, that's kind of like what goes back to in the backyard, just, pitch and catch. I don't have anybody like myself trying to blow me up out there, so it was okay.
The importance of Pro Day, as we saw, lots of your teammates were here. Saw so many coaches. Dan Lefevre was here. Frank Zombo. So many scouts were here too. 20 plus. How important was this day for you?
I mean, Pro Day is always very, very important. But I think the most important part of getting you to the next level, as over the last 4 years, is getting good film on tape. Playing well, and I think that all the guys that are here today, quality players. And then today it's just kind of like, see if you have the athletic skills or ability to play at the next level. And, that's obviously very important, but, most important thing is you can play football or not. So,
the last couple of months, what have you been working on to get yourself ready to be at your best for all the scouts and for this day today?
I mean, obviously you got the big drills, the combine drills, like your 40. I guess that's probably one of the most important ones. Your bench press, your jumps, your short shuttle. Those were things that were absolutely overemphasized during my workouts leading up to this day. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's probably the last time I really have to do it. So from now on, I'm going to work more on position stuff again and drills and being able to move and function on the field, be more football specific rather than like track and field oriented, kind of, what the 40 is and all that stuff. So kind of going back to that and conditioning, getting in game shape kind of once camp starts. With the whole lockout, you never really know when your number's going to be called to go to a workout or something like that. So that's probably going to be the main issue from here on out.
Finally, which drill do you think today you performed the best, and which one did you like to go out there and perform at?
I think I did decent on the broad jump, bench press also, and I'd like to maybe shave off a tenth or a half-tenth of a second of my 40. But other than that, running routes was a lot of fun, as I already said. Doing the linebacker stuff with the Jets linebackers coach was great too. So, and obviously, being an old bodybuilder from Germany, bench press was like probably my favorite event, but that's about it.
All right, Matt, good luck next couple weeks, and thanks for your time.
Thank you, appreciate it.